Beep beep, testing, testing. Alright, let's do this. The plan to take the Dunbat into the Abyss has failed. Simon and Catherine have decided to go to Omicron and ride the climber down instead. But first Simon has to find a way out of Theta. Sure. Let's go into the Abyss. That sounds like a perfectly sensible thing to do. It's a fucking game, man. Oh, that's right, yeah, I fell out of a lift, didn't I? See if we can find an anus to put my fist into to restore my health. Anus-free zone. This fucking organic goop, though. Oh, fuck. Am I dead? What just happened? Am I gonna get all aliensed? Goop to a wall or some shit.
It's okay.
What?
It's over now. Relax.
Ashley? What are you doing here?
Hanging out, like couples do.
We're not...
You don't want me?
Yes, of course, but... What happened?
She did. What the fuck is this? Oh man, I'm stuck in the goop. Fucking called it. Oh, they appear to be healed as well. Lift. Did the lift come crashing down? Is that where that... I don't know, maybe that's where that thing went. Beep, 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 beep. Hello? Testing. Yeah. Sorry, just paranoid about my mic at the moment. Seems to be holding up though. Everything was all good yesterday, so... Give me that crackling shit, please. Got an ID card on you. Wonderful. There we go. It can't see me, but it can hear me. Is it coming towards me? It's hard to tell. Yeah. Alright, what am I doing? I've just got to find a way out of here, haven't I? Should be attracted to the noise of the door opening. I have no idea what freaked it out just then. What's this other door? Oh wow, lights. Going around in circles by the look of it. I kind of just want to get into all the doors so I can actually, you know, uncover any lore or, you know, shit to read or whatever. Okay, this goes nowhere. Right, nowhere. coming back? Oh, there she is. Just going round and round in circles. Really? Is it coming this way, or is it... Oh no, it's just pissing around down here now. Maybe this is just an alternate route. Oh, no, wait. Maybe where it came in. Doesn't seem to be anything down there. Fuck you, monster. Monsters can't duck, right? I feel like opening that door might be a bad idea. Oh, yeah. Fuck off, monster. Great, that was a terrible idea. Alright. Get through there. What's going on here? Or maybe that's the other side of the door I found earlier. That's where I came in. Have I been here? No, I don't think so. Nightmare fuel. Don't want to push the button whilst it's still close. It works on audio, and these doors make a lot of noise. I think when it grabbed me and I found myself locked in the goo like these guys, I guess it was trying to cocoon me away like the rest. Which way are you going to go? This way. No? This way? Where are you going? I think it's trying to save my life by not letting me die, plugging me into a bunch of goop. Then again, I am a freaking robot, so... don't know what good it's going to do me. Or at least a partial robot, who fucking knows. monster. Pretty sure it's going to be coming after me. Okay, what am I missing? What's the computer say? Power failure, recharge service battery. That's the problem. Sometimes it's kind of hard to distinguish what is actually a usable object or not. Here we go. Pretty sure it's in here somewhere. Where are you? No. Fuck you, monster. Get out of here. Oh no, I've got to do it like a bunch of times. Come on. That kind of click and hold and manipulate things with the mouse system can be real janky. I feel it's too close, I don't really want to open the door. Oh wow, look, it's got a face. And it's all made out of goddamn barnacles and weird shit. That's not cool, man. Fuck off, monster. I kind of want to let it go off that way. Okay. This looks like some kind of Portal 2 test chamber kind of situation. see if we can get an eye on what's going on in there. Begs the question, what's on the other side of the room there? Like, I don't want to miss anything interesting. Oh! Balls. Torch isn't doing very much. Okay, I guess that ladder I climbed up might be the only... Okay. Okay, I think we're back up this tall ladder. Just have a real quick look to see if there's another ladder down this end. These carefully placed ramps do seem like a very video gamey way of saying which way to go, so let's do that. Oh hey, just climb up here? Yeah, okay, there you go. to jump down, maybe? Oh yeah. Nice bit of sphincter. Alright, emergency flush. I just got flushed. Oh, yes, I'm out. Oh, shit. Hey, buddy. Oh, man, you didn't make it.
Holy shit, Hart blew up the O2 surplus. She sealed the tunnel.
She really didn't want anchors following us to Omicron.
Ah, shit, she's fucking hurt. Her suit is leaking.
We have to get her to Omicron.
Shit, it's bad, real bad.
Oh, fuck, no!
She doesn't want Acres following us to Omicron. So it seems like that. I don't wonder if that's the team with the Ark capsule heading their way to Omicron. I think that's where we're off to. We're following in their footsteps, trying to finish off what they started and get that Ark launched into space.
Alright, let's find Omicron.
Wow. These cages. Maybe they're for like fishing or something? Power failure. Oh, hello. Oh shit, he took his helmet off. What a way to go.
Won't fucking open! And nobody's answering to anything! What kind of cold-hearted motherfuckers would just leave us out here to die?
Don't you get it? They're dead. They're all dead.
Yeah, you're right.
How can you be so calm about this shit? We are dying!
How much air have you guys got?
20 minutes, tops.
Hey, I'm in red! Seconds away before the CO2 gets me.
Stresky.
Why wait, right? I'm the master of my own fate.
Wait, Stress, what are you doing?
Master of your own fate, indeed. Power failure. Manual override. Pressure pump. Before flushing, make sure to open valves and turn on the pump. Okay. Okay, that one doesn't want to go. What's that? Do we turn this on first? Oh, okay. Valves done. Pump. Flush this motherfucker. Ugh. Come on. Is this Omicron? It can't be, right? Okay, give me a minute. Be right back. Beep, beep, beep. Hello? Mic check, mic check. Okay. Alright, well, let's check this one out.
I'm not getting anything. I can't read him like the others.
Maybe he doesn't have a black box in it. Oh shit, maybe the black box was pulled out. That's serious head trauma. We know the staff here all had an implanted device in them that would monitor their status and record stuff. Like a black box. Alright.
Catherine?
What?
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks. Kath, how are you so okay with all this?
With what?
Being a talking box, for one thing. Not being human.
It's not so bad.
So, you're not bothered at all by not having a body?
I'm getting there. You're making me feel really self-conscious.
Come on, be serious.
I never felt that comfortable being human in the first place. This isn't much worse.
Not being able to move would freak me out. Glad you got the box and not me.
Would make it a little easier to help out if I had a body, but you're doing a good job.
Just figured being able to stretch a little would give you some ease.
My physical constraints don't translate to my experience very well. I feel about as human as before, but as if suspended in air. Which is kind of interesting now that I think about it.
It is kind of
Kath,
interesting.
why do you think I was made? Why would this AI, the WoW, bring me here?
I don't think we could ever know. I have my own beliefs, but nothing that can be verified.
Tell me, why do you think the WoW brought me here?
The WoW had a range of assignments, but they all sprung from one single idea: preserve humanity. When the comet hit the Earth, killing everything, leaving a fraction of humanity left alive, the WoW started to compensate.
It's restoring humanity.
I think so, but I don't think we share its definition of human. Or life, for that matter.
That all kind of makes sense.
Catherine, are we alive?
That's an impossible question to answer. We lack meaningful definitions.
I just figured there must be a way to know. To know if this life is worth living.
You assume you've changed so much, but have you really?
I don't know. I don't feel so different. But the world sure does. I never realized how much the idea of myself depended on where I am.
How do you mean?
I miss Toronto. And not because my friends and family are there, but because I know where I fit in. In Toronto, I know who I am.
That's an interesting observation.
Okay, that's the robot dog. Power, okay, source, power. Power to the substation, and we want power to the robot dog, I think. Oh yeah, which we've got. We'll go down, that's Omicron. Omicron lighting at the bottom. And it's all fish spheres. It's fish spheres. Go all the way down. Along. Can I tell which fuses broke there? Robot dock. I want to go to the robot dock. I'm just curious. I feel like turning on the Omicron lighting, outside lighting at the bottom there, and the robot dock, like all of the interesting, I don't know, points of interest. Maybe if I just do that, that's the robot dock covered. Actually, I wonder where I appear on that map. Is this the robot dock, maybe? No, there's surely power.
Where'd you go?
Just doing some exploring.
Adam Golaski is ordered to come to Theta as soon as possible. Gask, I tried to figure out what it was about. Oh, I tried to figure out what it was about, but they wouldn't tell me anything. All I know is they asked if you were missing or if you were dead. Something must have freaked them out. I think you better do as they tell you. Herbie. Maybe I don't need outside lighting, maybe just Omicron lighting.
Oh, the terminal just lit up.
There we go. That's everything along the bottom, so Omicron lighting and outside lighting. And the robot dock as well. Okay. Radio buffer.
River, do we have any painkillers left? This tinnitus is becoming crippling.
Sorry, we only have heavy stuff left. Morphine level drugs.
I'll take it. Feels like my head is about to explode.
Can do, that's stuff for emergencies. Besides, Cameron thinks the ringing will settle when JR reaches 100%.
Then tell him to hurry the fuck up.
Should be a matter of hours. Just hang in there.
Keep me posted.
Yeah, well, I have this thing I need to take care of, so I'll talk to you later, okay?
Sure thing, Herb.
It must have overloaded his black box.
Humans have black boxes?
Here we do. Company policy. It records your vitals to help medical personnel treat you in case of accidents.
That's how I can hear the dead.
Right. Yeah, you should be able to data mine black boxes, just like the intercom at Theta.
Yeah, there we go. So we can data mine the corpses or get information, you know, recordings out of them because of the black boxes they're implanted with. Okay, Omicron. Status quarantine.
There has to be a way to cancel the lockdown. Have a look around the room.
Whereas this guy, I'm pretty sure that hole in his head's got to be his where the black box was.
Are you hearing that glitched noise?
Yeah, what is that? Did you do that, Catherine?
What?
Never mind.
Black box status. Everybody's offline. Golaski, that's the guy here, I think. System updates. Enable black boxes. Stand blah blah blah. Eric blah blah blah. Diagnostic tool. Post impact contingency plan. Right, 2103. When this was applied, this was when the comet hit. Diagnostic tool for post-impact contingency plan. What's the contingency plan? That's some nonsense right there. Not long after. Update. Unnecessary security update for the paranoid lab rats. Dead people don't speak or don't bite. I reckon this is going to be a war. 28.
I think I solved it.
Solved what?
Why do I get the feeling that we just got lured into the back of a van?
What are you talking about?
Don't know, a lot of this makes sense. What she said about war, the AI, the station AI trying to preserve life but not really getting it. That's why we see all those bodies glued to the wall with weird pipes stuck into them. And they're alive, technically, being kept alive. Presumably by the AI. We know all this weird growth, black blood, stuff that's connected to the AI as well. Like I think Kath said that this stuff is the AI. Whatever that means. However that works. It seems like it's keeping people alive through, well, just isn't a very technical sense of the word. None of those poor people back there seem like they were enjoying themselves, that's for sure. I wonder if that's what those monsters were doing. It did grab me and try and stick me into a stack of goop, and I mean, maybe it was trying to sort of quote unquote preserve me. I'm going to assume that those monsters are under the control of the AI. Is that 28? 28. Either way, the AI just gave me the code I needed.
Omicron retracted the quarantine shutters. Lockdown cancelled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
I suppose if all the humans have black boxes stuck inside their heads, that gives a point of entry for the AI to get into them, doesn't it? Like a bridge between the biological and the biological bodies and the AI. Oh look, here's the AI, the outside lighting turned on. So I wonder where the robot control is then. Oh hey. Where I came from, is it? Yeah, I think so. Just have a quick look and see if we can see another building. Maybe that building I was in is what we were. Yeah, maybe that's robot control. This big fucker's got to be Omicron, right? Omicron there. I guess that's the abyss. I don't want to go down there, like I really don't want to go down there. It's fucking dark and spooky. Fucking Mariana Trench or something. Something so creepy about like the really fucking deep ocean trenches and whatnot.
Hey, come on! Open up! What is this shit? Armor for the apocalypse?
Omicron is in quarantine. This is why they didn't answer our call.
Hello!
Christ, Strasky, it's called a radio. They're not gonna hear you better if you scream.
Jonesy, you okay? Look, I know you're the strong silent type, but I need you to say something every now and then so I know you're all right.
Jonesy? Jones.
Fuck's sakes. Let's try the annex again. Maybe we can break in.
We're losing Jonesy. We need to get her inside.
Oh, get in line! Alvaro, there's nothing we can do for her right now. Hit the stasis switch and let's check the annex.
Some sort of giant cable cut there. I'm going to guess that little building I was in a moment ago is going to be the annex. Either way, I think we have access to Omicron. I wonder why it's under quarantine. We know Akers was somehow infected or taken over, probably by the AI, and then ended up at Theta. He killed a bunch of people, then got to Theta, where they were none the wiser of his murdering antics. And then these people we've met out here, dead, mentioned that they locked the door behind them to prevent Akers from following when they got to, you know, when they left to come to Omicron. So if anything, Akers should have been behind them, still in Theta when they got here and found this place quarantined. So I'm going to guess Akers is not the reason for this place being under quarantine. Mechanical malfunction, use alternate entrance. Oh, here we go, there's a map. So yeah, the green is the annex, that's that little building we were in. Gantry in red. Abyss, fantastic. So we've got the entrance we just come into on the south side of the building of Omicron, the orange bit, and then we've got another little blue dot for another entrance on the side of it, on the east side of it. So we're going to have to find our way around on the gantry to get around to that side, I think. Which sounds fucking shit. I'm not into this. Seriously, don't give me...
This better be the right way.
Oh my god. Don't give me this crackly bullshit. That usually means something bad is around. Oh, I don't like this. This is quite possibly the worst bit of the game for me and my poor little terrified of the ocean brain. Fucking deep dark nothingness. Fuck that shit, man. Is that the entrance? Spooky monsters I can kind of handle. But the open ocean is something that really creeps me out. Really creeps me out. thing that spooks me out more than the open ocean is fucking ocean abysses.
Let's find that suit and get out.
Fuck this place. Why do I have to go down there? The anticipation is kind of... Oh my god, the heads are missing. There's all this weird AI growth. Yep, no black box. Containment. Global lockdown active. Override at dive room console. Presumably this is the dive room, right? South Hall. Maybe this is not the dive room. Oh. That's the biological danger symbol. Okay, sign said dive room up here, so... Okay. Hydroponics. Containment. This is the upstep.
Just stop it.
There's some weird creepy monster inside this cage. But the door's open now. Probably shouldn't have... Oh no, the door's shut. Probably shouldn't have come into containment though. I think generally when people put things into containment it's because they don't want them to come out. I think maybe something is now out. It's not cool. He's all infected with weird AI stuff. Even more so than the others. He's actually got tentacles growing through him and everything. Is there a light switch? Can we turn the lights on, please? I'd like to turn the lights on. Pressure chamber. Dive room, that's where we need to go. Storage. Keep feeling kerosene. Good to know. Got explosive flammable liquid to hand if needs be. Kind of the thing. I like to search all the rooms and have a look in and, you know, look at everything in case I get some little bit of lore or, you know, a note to read or something like that. I don't want to miss anything. I also kind of feel like, ooh, maybe I'll find some bullets in there or a health pack or some item to pick up. And then, obviously, it's not that kind of game. Kind of feels like it should be an RPG, but obviously it's not. Ah, power suit, proper usage. This is what we want as a power suit. ARC team checklist. So the ARC team got at least this far. They were on the same path. They were going to get the power suits and go down the climber into the abyss, go on foot to the launch site. Omicron scans are in the ARC. Catherine confirms. Power suits ready. Jasper confirms. Loaded equipment and extra rations. Yavashkin confirms. Climber calibrated for weight. Crane operator ready. Omicron standing by for pickup in 2 days. So it's look, they got this far at least. Yeah, and there's the team, including Catherine, which I think is the lady on the far left there, or at least the human Catherine before she ended up as an AI in my little friggin' box thing. Yeah, cool. Something's making weird whispering noises. That's cool. Always love that shit.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant, just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Am I going to end up as a Bioshock-style Big Daddy? Feels like the depth of field has gone crazy. It's a weird blur and everything. Let me just see if I can... Depth of field. Just everything seems kind of slightly blurry. If that makes any difference.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
One thing I've noticed throughout, and I keep forgetting to bring up, is that my Omni tool here with my AI companion in it also has, well, Catherine, the brain scan of the human anyway. I don't know if she's really an AI, I guess she is. The copy of Catherine the scientist inside it. Anyway, it has war AI tentacle shit growing on it. And I think I do too. When I lifted up my hands earlier, I saw some.
What are you waiting for? Find a power suit and let's get on with this.
Glowing nodules and tentacles crawling over me and stuff. It's a power suit. This guy's turned off. There's a brain
Simon, look for a suit in the lockers.
Yeah, shut up. There's a brain scan chair in there, so I suspect this is going to be something. Really, this blurring is starting to become more prevalent. Is it supposed to be like that? Does that make a difference? Don't know.
If there are any power suits left, they should be in the lockers.
Oh, wonderful.
Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Rally her, a dispatcher. high pressure suit guarantees to withstand temperatures spanning from 50 to minus 75 degrees C, while keeping a steady 40 degrees C default on the inside. That's really hot. 40 degrees C. Sure. The suit will automatically shield the wearer from pressure and maintain the normal 1 ATM to a depth of 5,000 meters. The onboard controller monitors the wearer's physical state and is able to minimize risk of shock, hyperventilation, and even dehydration. Okay. The suit is easily assembled through rotating neck and wrist rings that lock the gloves and the helmet in place. Note, joints won't seal unless the controller is able to identify a wearer through a set of sensory systems. Suits may be locked. Suits may be locked to specific personnel, but as a default the suit will accept anyone. We're going to need to find her head, aren't we? So that we can, because that suit is going to be locked to the lady, unfortunate lady still dead inside it. The controller is the onboard computer monitoring pulse, spring activity, blah blah blah. Use this information to provide the wearer with the safest experience. So the suit needs to be able to identify the wearer. We know the wearer of the suit because she's dead inside it. So I reckon we're going to need to set up the suit to accept us. There's a bunch of suits there in the climber station. I don't know what the green pluses are. Maybe there are living ones and these are dead ones. The green pluses might be living survivors, maybe still on their way to complete the mission. D. HPS activation pod D.
Not exactly grade A material.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead column, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Cortex chip, structure gel, battery pack. I think that's what I am, right? I'm the body of one of the crewmen, or crewwoman in fact. But then turned into a robot via those components, a battery and a Cortex chip, structure gel. So presumably we can convert this body into the same sort of thing that I am by applying those components to it. I don't know. Okay. Give me a moment, I'll be right back. Testing, testing. Mic check. Okay. Time to go on scavenger hunt. You know what, actually, what I might do is quit the game and reload it. Because this weird blurring is getting on my nerves. Although now it seems okay outside of this room. Well, maybe it's just this room. Maybe it's just some kind of bug. Let's continue a little bit, see how we feel.
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Okay, Cortex chip. That might be a problem since everybody's heads have exploded. Okay, this all seems blurry as well. Okay, I'm going to try quitting this and restarting. Hopefully it won't interrupt the stream. Might go black for a moment. See what happens. If there's a problem, I will just restart the stream. So, actually, rather than quitting, let's just do that. Okay, well, it still seems blurry, and unfortunately we're way back here, so that's shitty. Alright, let's quit the game, start over. Let's hope OBS picks up the fact that I've restarted the game. It's just taking a moment since it's trying to upload my save to the Steam cloud. Right, here we go. Beep beep, testing, testing. Okay, that looks good. Still seems weirdly blurry though, I don't know what's going on there.
Just stop it.
need to stop it, apparently. Yeah, this guy. Yep, nothing in the storage. Just gonna make sure these doors are open for the time being. Photo, this guy. Checklist, okay.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean,
Yeah,
I'm
check
kind
it
of in a
out.
suit already.
Got those blue
That's been
nodes
bothering
and the
me
little
too.
tentacle shit.
You know how
growing
you were
over there.
transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
The Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
I'm not promising anything.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around the room. This is where they would keep the power suits, if there are any left.
Actually, is that a container of goo that's just been dropped? We need some of that, don't we?
Oh, God. Nice. I found one of the power suits. There's a dead woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Gross. This could work in our favor, though. Look for a terminal nearby, see if you can boot it up.
Blah, 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 blah. Still intrigued what these green pluses are. We know we've got where we are now in Omicron. Oh no. This flashing triangle there is on the gantry that we walked across, not inside Omicron where we are. Okay. I'm going to say that the dead lady inside
Not
the
exactly grade A
suit
material.
there.
Don't write it off just yet. Remember what we found out at Theta? The suit you are wearing is basically just a Cortex chip working a few pints of structure gel, powered by the on-suit battery pack.
And a dead colleague, Imogen Reed.
Exactly. If you think about it, we're actually incredibly lucky. We found a suit with an already dead body inside.
I guess you're right. What about the WoW? What makes you think it'll play along?
It's not magic, it's algorithms. A set pattern. The WoW won't be able to deny us, even if it was capable of wanting to.
I'm still not crazy about this plan. It feels wrong.
Please, Simon, I can't give up on the Ark. I need this to work.
So we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a battery pack. That's one hell of a shopping list.
Thanks. I'll just hang around here if that's okay.
I'll be back.
Sorry, just Googling quickly to see if anybody else is having a similar problem. It seems like this might be a bug. Okay, this is the way out. I think we're just going to have to deal with it for the time being.
Don't forget, we need a Cortex chip, structure gel, and a power pack to get the suit ready.
Yeah, so I think me, the robot, is a combination of a dead person, okay, structure gel, a Cortex chip and a battery. Therefore the plan is going to be to transfer myself into the suit, the heavy suit that we just found. Because we have a dead body in there, we just need the Cortex chip, structure gel and battery. Create myself a new body inside the heavy suit. And then transfer my consciousness into it and then we're good to go. Oh, hello, this is... lower, that's where I am right now. System overload. I'm not sure how this maps to the Map. Fuck it, start at the top left. Let's do that. Okay, that's unlocked all of the midsection stuff. Let's do the lower stuff first. Do that. Alright. Oh, the midsection's already unlocked. Listen to me. I don't want to listen to you. Go away. Don't really understand what this is. Stop war. Do I need to get all of them? Listen to me, stop war. That's the station AI. Okay. Robot repair. Can I get a Cortex chip out of this robot, perhaps? Yeah. Nice. There's my eyes and my mouth, I guess. Dispatch. Oh man, this guy's like robot as fuck. I mean, I guess he's alive. That goo canister, structure gel canister. Alpha needs medicine. Alpha. That's out in the abyss, isn't it? Heart of Alpha. Into the abyss. Take it to Alpha in the abyss. Find Tau. Find Alpha. Take the gel to Alpha. That Alpha out in the middle of the abyss, that's where we're going. Is that Phi where we're supposed to launch the satellite from? Somebody's gone a little bit crazy here. But they want some structure gel or a canister of something taken to Alpha, or whatever the fuck that is. Maybe it's war, maybe that's the AI. Okay.
Strasky, are you there?
I hear you, Herbie. What's up?
Just wanted to check in. I have to go do something. I might not be around for a few days, okay?
Rally Herbert leaving the listening post? Must be important.
It is, Strask. It is.
Okay then. Stay safe.
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys.
Whoever Herbie is disappeared for a while. Went radio silent for a while. I think this is the last message from the team heading off to Phi. Shit, what did that just say?
Omicron, can you hear us?
Loud and clear. Everyone all right?
We will be as soon as we make friends with the power suits.
I'm sure you'll get used to it.
Look at that. Just wanted to check in before we pass the last working Lumar probe. Guys, any last words to Omicron? Don't forget to pick us up. You heard that, right?
Don't worry, we won't forget.
Alright. Heading into radio silence.
Good luck, guys.
I missed that one as well. It's the team heading off in the power suits. Radioing in for the last time.
Tau Tau, please respond. This is Riley Herber calling from Omicron. Please respond, Tau.
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Yeah, I get it.
So they're cut off from Tau. Or at least nobody from Tau is picking up. Is that because what's-his-face killed everybody in Tau?
Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range. Unable to connect. Lumar relay out of range.
Can't contact Phi. Well, whatever, the team got into their suits and managed to make their way towards Phi. Who knows how far they got. Looks like Tau is out of comms. Dunno, I wonder if it's just because everybody's dead on Tau and Acre's killed them.
It's important.
It's important. Okay, buddy. I'm sure it's... Wait. Mate? You weren't there earlier. And you're wearing a you weren't wearing a diving suit a minute ago, were you? Still can't data mine it. He was dead in this corner, right? And he sure as hell wasn't wearing a diving suit. For fuck's sake. Really? Fuck this shit. If I'm a robot, why can't I just fucking turn myself off and be done with this bullshit? Fuck the human race. I need to save shit. All of this launching a satellite bollocks. I could just flick a switch and just be done with all this, right? Surely all of this is unnecessary. Let's just have a quick... Since we're here, let's just pop down here. I know I've only got one out of the 3 components, but I feel like I've missed anything. There's the canister, a canister top and bottom, like in that post-it note. And a bunch of goop there as well.
We need about a vat full of structure gel to tie the body, the Cortex chip, and the battery pack together.
feel like I hear breathing, like in a mask. Ah, hello. Oh, we just got to do this for each section. I thought the red area... I thought the red areas on the map might be the locked off areas. They're not, they're just arid. I don't think the red bits really mean anything other than I can't get to them. Okay, what's this? Ruffy. An unusually sedated orange Ruffy. I'm gonna guess that's a fish or something. Found hovering outside Omicron Station. Remarkable bone growth. It died but then reanimated. Shelley. Shelley, dead on arrival. Darby and Waldeck identified it as what was sabotaging the Lumar probe at about 900 meters depth. Those Lumar probes seem to be what relays communications between facilities. There's a 150 centimeter long rudder fish that looks like it has merged with some other kind of fish or shark. It's the freakiest form of mutation we've seen so far. It's clear that it's getting worse. Something is causing this, and I'm not buying the radioactive fallout nonsense that Orivari can't shut up about. Johan Ross, dead on arrival. The dead man found on the climber this morning has been identified as Johan Ross, the AI psychologist working at Tau. I can't even begin to imagine what has happened down in the abyss. Frankly, I won't risk losing my staff by going down there to look. If the ARC team is alive, which I highly doubt, they will have to find a way to give us a sign. We're not going down there again with good reason. Johan Ross, the AI psychologist. Presumably, I'm going to guess that he was part of the ARC team who went down into the abyss. Maybe he made it back to the climber. After whatever the hell happened down there. Either way, it kind of sounds like the team didn't come back, which is hardly a surprise. Fuck off with that shit. Cold storage. weird looking fish. Oh my god. Are they? Maybe infected by the AI, by war.
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia. What's going on? Am I that transparent? What do you want, Raleigh? We're friends, right? Yes. Do you think Alpha is real? What makes you... Why would you ask that? I think Ross is trying to tell me something. About Site Alpha? He wants me to go down to the Abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me.
Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to... I can't talk about that.
What? It's so hard to hear what they're saying. You're saying that Ross is asking her to go down to the Abyss?
It's not something you really want to get comfortable with. That's funny. That's really funny, Julia.
What's going on?
Am I that transparent?
What do you want, Raleigh?
We're friends, right?
Yes.
Do you think Alpha is real?
What makes you... Why would you ask that?
I think Ross is trying to tell me something.
About Site Alpha?
He wants me to go down to the Abyss and find it. Crazy, right? You've been down there. I just thought you could talk some sense into me.
Ronnie, I'm not at liberty to...
Is Site Alpha real? And Ross is asking her to go and find Site Alpha. Is Site Alpha real? I think that's what she said. Oh shit. Oh yeah, I'm a robot. Like I really am a spooky robot. There's anything in here. Whoa. Okay. There was a figure inside that cage again. Also headless. Are their heads exploding, or is something exploding their heads for them? So they're testing a blob of this AI mass. Oh, here we go. There's a blob of goo. It's growing. It's starting to construct itself into some of that weird growth. Oh great, yeah, let's attach it to a rat. That seems like a fucking smart plan. Structure gel as connector and interface between Energy Pal S3 and organic tissue. Connecting biological tissue to electronics using structure gel. Dispense gel. Yeah, electronics and gel combined there. That growth that's just popped up is what looks like it's on my my Omni tool. Oh, okay. Okay, nothing happens. What about our dead rat companion?
It came back to life. Or something like it.
Electronics, biological stuff, and weird gel come back to make some kind of fucking weird zombie thing. I don't know if you could call it alive. I'll be right back. I don't know, man. Something's still making weird noises around here. Something at theta. Check previous results. Who knows? Connectivity. The structured gel has been charged and actually keeps going for a while, even when removed from a power source. If applied to circuits, it seems to help out with connectivity. Function. It seems like it's not only connectivity but even functionality. The gel can make simple machinery work and act more efficiently. However, what does it just say? God damn it. The gel can make simple machinery work. However, the modifications that the WoW has made to the gel are full of extra information that doesn't necessarily make sense. When applied to something more complicated, it causes the gel to act as a cancer upon the host, eventually ruining it. We could use the gel to our advantage, but it needs to be uncalibrated to get rid of the bad code. Ooh. I think it just said an eternal nightmare. That's no good. The gel can make simple machinery work more efficiently, but the WoW has made changes to it, modifications. Applied gel to dead mouse. The gel caused the mouse to appear alive. It was put into the same habitat as a living mouse. Ooh. I missed that again. The reanimated mouse was apathetic, while the living one seemed stressed. After 15 minutes, the reanimated mouse attacked and killed the living mouse. Half an hour later, the reanimated mouse stopped moving. The corpse was solid, as the gel had hardened within it. So the robo-mouse destroy the WoW. Oh jeez. Reanimated another mouse with structured gel. This time it was done with uncalibrated gel, as produced by Ames. The results were impressive. The thing appears catatonic, but it's more of a sleepwalker. To avoid the thing hardening as before, electromagnets were used to cause a low electrical current within the animal. This has also provided us the ability to somewhat control it. The structured gel remains unchanged on a fundamental level. It's still the same cross-linked gel with the line blah blah blah. The problem is not the gel, but its controller, the WoW. The gel has not taken on any new properties. The WoW simply uses it in ways that we would never have dreamed of. Results. Overwhelming evidence concludes that all deformed creatures, the fish, the sharks, and even the helpers, when manipulated by the WoW via structure gel. Stop the WoW. They have in some manner been exposed to charged gel and in turn stricken by a cancerous growth that affect their whole being. It's difficult to ask why when talking about an AI, but it all started shortly after the comet killed the surface. I can't for sure say if it's bad code or a carefully programmed mercy killing, but it looks like it's not going to make things easier for us to survive. I think this all comes down to the AI WoW using the structure gel to interface with organic creatures to control them, to keep them alive, but it mutates them and, well, control ship malfunction. God damn it. Do I service the control chip? There's a workshop downstairs, maybe we'll try that. Oh, we've not been into hydroponics yet, have we?
Yeah? I was talking to Cameron about protein solubilization. Do you think we could break the aggregate and structure gel without flattening the configuration?
Jesus. That was a mouthful. You've been listening to Cameron, that's for sure. What do you want, Raleigh?
Can you blame me for trying to figure this out? I've been having the dreams too, you know. I don't know what to believe.
Oh, I know. Everything from the sudden signal amplification in black boxes to having a comatose Dr. Ross locked up in the glass jar. We've all been going a bit nuts.
Tell me about it. Feels like my head's about to explode. Hypothetically speaking, could we stop the WoW from mutating?
It doesn't work like that.
Even if there was a Site Alpha?
Hypothetically speaking, I guess we could try. Raleigh, are you recording this?
Sorry. I just... Sorry.
A comatose Dr. Ross inside a glass jar. Was he comatose because he's been infected and he ended up in quarantine? Is that the weird monster I've been seeing? It's the only place I've not been yet. Laboratory. Back to the medical bay. So this is where we couldn't get into earlier, I guess. More headless dudes that I can't talk to. Except for this guy. Also headless. I guess that's why that door doesn't work, it's all covered in brains and shit. No head inside there. That's no good. There's a lot of exploded heads. Beep. Delivered reports.
Johann Ross was found dead on the climber this morning. The ARC team went down a couple of days ago, but I see no reason to suspect them playing a part in his death. The climber can't be operated from the abyss, so there was a scheduled retrieval. The
climber returned with only the lifeless body of Alpha member Johann Ross. No traces of the ARC team. Cameron, Eames, Lansky, all studying the body inside containment. I'll follow up with whatever they find. Delenda Est.
Shit, so Johann Ross was all that came back up from the ARC team, from the Abyss. And that's what ended up inside containment. Okay.
The WoW has been getting more aggressive, pushing all systems to their limits. Ironically, the dead Dr. Johann Ross would be the perfect person to ask why the WoW is making such a big buzz about his passing. After all, the WoW isn't supposed to want anything, and definitely not to mourn people. The system overload affects the staff considerably. Headaches, loss of sleep, unwarranted stress. And it seems to be getting worse. I could use some advice if you can get through. Delenda Est.
So the WoW was upset about Ross dying.
Things are out of hand. The staff looks like they're about to explode. Every other person walks around with nosebleeds, and the rest keep wiping stains of blood from their eyes to keep them from overflowing. It's to do with the WoW trying to free Ross somehow, for sure. At this point, I wouldn't be surprised if the body just got up and left. Rally Herber, our dispatcher, has been snooping around asking questions she shouldn't. She says she's going down into the Abyss to find Alpha. I can't bring myself to stop her.
Black box overload caused by the AI leads to everybody's heads exploding. Weird tentacles coming out of his chest, that's no good. So this is where we recharge a battery. I don't know if I know how to avoid it. Is it a sound thing again? Okay. There's the battery. Okay, I got the power pack. Whatever the fuck that thing is can fuck right off. Okay. Should have Googled what I need to do with this chip because otherwise I'll be wandering around forever. Oh, right. Right. Nice. It's pretty obvious. Should have thought of this. I need to find an anus to put my fist into. Oh, hey dude, how's it going? I recommend the chicken Caesar wrap. That's always a nice lunch when I'm find that all I've got to eat is Tesco food. Come on. Here we go. Of course, we put the weird fucking goo on the chip to repair it. That makes sense. Where the fuck is Ghoul? Ghoul? Just made my broken circuit board about 90% spookier. Hey, you know, there's something beautiful about, like, it reminds me of school dinners, like chips and gravy, or chips and cheese, or something like that. I could go for some canteen food right now. Do you remember chocolate cake with chocolate custard on it? Those are the days, man. Sometimes there's something really beautiful about grim canteen food. It just kind of hits a certain spot that other food just can't quite manage. Oh. That bad, huh? Oh. Fuck off with that.
I'll follow you there.
Nope. God damn it, none of this is cool. Take it all. Oh, fuck this shit, man. I'm just... Take all of what? What am I supposed to take? Oh, sweet. Oh. My vision's no longer weird and blurry. Maybe I should have done that before. Oh, fuck off. No. No, 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 no. Take it all. Oh no, these are empty, right? Okay. Oh, between Leeds and Hull. I've only been to Hull one time, way back in the day for an IT job I used to do. It was not the best place I've ever been to. Fucking shit. I'm gonna say we don't look at this guy. Let's go. Nope. Fuck off. Oh, there it is. Okay. We're gonna just not look at it. creep, 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 creep. Make no sound. Don't look. It's all good. Just fine. Nothing could go wrong. Ah! Fuck! That shit me up. Oh, fuck this game. Excuse me, that was undignified. Do this again. The old health anus. I swear to God, man, I don't play a lot of horror games, and I don't want to be the classic YouTube streamer who squeals at the microphone during horror games at every moment, you know, and really fucking makes a big deal out of everything. But no joke of a lie, that really shit me up there for a moment. Just that looking around and seeing the goddamn fucking monster thing right there up in my grill. Okay. Is there something I can do? I don't understand the rules. I've had ones where I'm not allowed to look at it, ones where they're blind and they just, like, you can creep around them. Fuck off, really? No. Okay, what's it? It's gonna leave the room. Leave the room. Go. I feel like I've made a terrible mistake coming in here. Nope. I actually don't know what to do about this one. I wonder if I can throw something to distract it. To be fair, most of the monsters like this is the third or fourth. This is the fourth kind of monster that I've encountered so far, and all of them have been pretty well flagged as to what the thing you have to do is. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Bad things are happening.
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
Okay.
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work.
Okay. So just run the fuck away then. Alright.
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. Alright, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
Go.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes. If you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
What would it be like before? Close my eyes and then...
And then open them again.
All right. Let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up.
Gotta plug this guy in somewhere.
We need to loop back the activity manifested by your current Cortex chip, run it through the amplifier, feed it into the new chip, and then make sure it's synced.
You lost me halfway there.
You don't really need to understand it, just make them line up.
Oh wait, I'm doing the wrong one. It's a bit of a trial and error situation right here. Surely that's about right. No, come on. Amplitude is right. Frequency. Oh, that's closer, is it? There we go. There we go.
That's everything. You can climb into the pilot seat now.
Already?
I have everything under control, so please, have a seat.
Yeah, it turned out the solution was run the fuck away. I kind of had a feeling
Go sit in the pilot seat.
that my companion would lock the door. Actually, on second thoughts, turning around to look at the bloody thing was probably
Stop
the
messing
thing that
around
got
and
me
sit down in the pilot seat.
killed the first time around. All right, let's do this.
Sorry about any discomfort. This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
Well, with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What was that?
No, it just...
Why was it still talking?
It's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realized how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer.
So long story short, I'm a human consciousness inside a robot. But now I've just been copied to a new robot. And the old copy of me is still sitting in this goddamn chair. And he's going to wake up here sometime, stuck in this godforsaken place, all alone with nothing to do, and then live here for eternity. Probably being pretty goddamn pissed off about it. And he's going to have the memories up to the moment where he sat down in this chair and was like, oh, I'm going to copy myself to this other robot. And then he wakes up here and is like, the fuck just happened? Is it better to kill him? I mean, I'm not going to, because I'm pretty sure there's an achievement for killing nobody. And I don't think I've killed anybody yet, so I'm just going to carry on not killing people. But just so we're clear, I feel real fucking bad about that. That is... Sorry, bro. Have fun forever. If he wants to top himself, he can yank his own battery out. Or fucking stick his head in a vice grip or something. I don't know. Fuck this game, man. Alright. Let's get going. Also, we're in the sea. And I don't like that. That creeps me the fuck out. Not only are we in the sea, the objective is to go into the really fucking deep part of the sea. Like, We're going down there. We are going down there. None of this is cool. I'm not alright about this. Look at that. Okay, bear with me one moment. I'm going to pop to the loo quickly. I'll be right back. Yep, I've said this before. I don't like the ocean. Like the idea of swimming or being thrown into the sea, where it's just endless depths below you, really freaks me out. And hey, turns out this is what this game's all about. And now we're going into the extra deep bit. Okay. Whoa, oh no, don't fall down there. Do I just... Fuck this, alright. Oh, is this a you are dead moment? Okay. Maybe I need to grab onto the railing. Oh, okay, I just go the other way.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the climber, please.
sure thing.
Descend. One passenger. Well, I'm a goddamn robot. I should be able to jump into the depths, right?
It's dumb luck, right? And I woke up in the right body. He's a redundant copy. He'll never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand. How could he? I couldn't do it, and you knew it. You were right in trying to hide him from me. Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would know. I mean, he would still claim to be the right Simon. Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind? Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't know what to say. I don't want to upset you.
Say anything.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arm so I could push the heavy steel door open. Well, the first time that I dared go up there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei. I got all the way up to the corner ledge and, I felt the warm wind in my hair and the sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush. Street food vendors filled the air with aromas of all my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea. We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
I still have what? You?
Catherine?
Because I think I don't have you anymore.
Hello, Catherine.
Catherine, please come back.
What happened?
Oh, fuck this. Really? You're fucking shitting me. Shit, check that weird jellyfish. Hey, weird jellyfish.
I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. I think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
Comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held back or hindered. And I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing. It's simply missing.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really keeps me activated to the point of exhaustion.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
Oh, hello, mate. Oh, dear.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
Okay. That's cool. I did do it. I'm a hero. You make preparations for whatever it is you gotta do.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
Spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too. Looks like we're closing in on the ocean floor.
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your old footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for tower and find that ark.
Yeah, so the human Kath came down here before, never came back. All we've got is the brain scan of Kath inside our multi-tool as like a AI companion. Not to mention that I'm not me. I'm a brain scan of me inside a robot body made out of a human corpse and a fucking battery. Some weird black goo shit. Not to mention the copy of me still stuck in that chair all the way up there. It's gonna wake up at some point and probably fucking hate. This is not fun. What's this? ACR. Oh, I think the ACR is that lift thing we just came down on. Blah blah blah. Blah blah blah. Tower evacuation. Blah blah blah. Catherine Chun. That's the lady whose brain scan we've got on our Omni tool. But the human version of her, plus the other members of her ARC team, came down here some time ago and never came back, bringing the ARC to Phi. That's what we got to do. We got to find the ARC and bring it to Phi. But then somebody came down afterwards. Something did. Oh no, arrival, departure. Okay, so something came back up. We know something came back up and so Dr. Ross came back up. was found dead and ended up in that containment box on the surface. I think Dr. Ross is what that weird fucking monster that just found us on that came into the lift with us. I don't know, man. Oh, great, my torch is close to useless. I don't know, man. This game is fucking weird.
Tao? Come in, Tao. Please answer, Tao. Nothing. It's dead.
Let's move out. We'll try the next one.
That was Chun. That was Catherine saying, move on, we've got to try the next one. I think they need to use like relay points to contact the facilities back up there. For whatever reason, this one isn't working. We've still got these weird fucking tentacle growths coming out of everything. Oh, check it out. Weird fish. Expected. Fantastic. So we've come down to the climber station on the left there. Let's carry on past the observatory, TBSD, get to Tau. That's where the Ark is. Okay. Oh man, underwater thunder. I don't know, underwater creepy noises. Is this a dead guy? Yeah.
Jesus, did you see that? Stick to the lamplights, they won't go near them.
I can't, Valglasser. It's important I reach Omicron. Our future depends on it.
Calm down. Let's just follow the path.
If I die, I need you to tell Julia Dahl that the WoW is out of control. She needs to get to Sarang. He'll know what to do.
Raj, you can tell them yourself. We just need to pick up the pace, okay?
Glass! We lost the path! We need to go back!
I know where to go. Come on.
It's over there! The light is over there!
Final push, Raj. Almost there. We just...
Okay. Whatever happened to him, he ended up in several pieces. Follow the lights, huh? Oh, wait, what's this? Can't open it. Danger, stay close to the lights. Going to Tau. Blue leads to Tau. Okay. That's like some kind of current, right? Oh, is this the other? No. Saying is this the other climber, but no, it's not, is it? I'm gonna close that. Let's just close that. I'm sure it'll just be fine. Giant squid clearly affected by the lethal structure jewel. Great. Yep, Tyrannosquid indeed. It seems like we have all sorts of spooky undersea creatures affected by that weird black gel. WAU, or that's the weird AI that's controlling everything. And it seems to have taken control of a bunch of horrible squids and shit. That do? Oh. Oh shit. Probably shouldn't have done that. Blue lights down there, that's where we've got to go. Whoa, what the fuck is that? Nasty looking fish. insufficient power, obviously.
Can you hear this? Anyone there?
This is Tau. Who is this?
This is Ian Peterson of Theta calling. I got a team with me, and we're about half a kilometer from Tau.
What? How did... You came in the climber?
Listen, we're having a really hard time with this sector. Heavy turbulence is making it difficult to move forward, and the wildlife you got is absolutely rabid.
The storm comes and goes. The instruments show the weather is relatively fair right now. You should move out as soon as possible. Stick to the lights. The critters should leave you alone.
All right, you heard the man. We're moving out, people. Tau, keep the doors unlocked. We're coming in.
Yeah, see, the thing is, plan A was to get the submarine down here, but it was possessed by a crazy AI and smashed itself, which was kind of not cool, considering the amount of work I put into getting the fuck up. And so now we're with plan B, which is walking, I guess. Also, this technology is like really old at this point. Since this whole station has been degrading for God knows how many years under the sea. What am I supposed to do? Oh, hello, what's this? Status. Okay, we want to go to Tau. So I'm guessing this guy is heading to Tau. And that's the button I pushed, right? Oh shit, fuck you, man. No. We are not talking to strangers standing on the seafloor. Okay, blue lights. Blue light. There we go. Oh, fuck off. Okay, Tyranna Squid just ate my robot. It's only weird sea spiders, they're fine. I can deal with those guys. Why am I going this way? I've got to follow the green things, haven't I? Just kind of don't want to miss anything. Fuck it. Fuck missing things, let's just get out of this weird fucking sea tunnel. Oh, fuck off. No. No, that's not a light I want to go towards. Look. No, man, just eat a sea spider. It'll be fine. Fuck off, fish. Seriously, man. Okay. Did I just... Did I just die? Oh, hello. Yeah, I think I went the wrong way. Was this a different tunnel? I think that weird creature just showed me the right way to go. I think. Or have I just gone all the way back around to where I was before? lost now. It's like impossible to tell. These are blue lights, I'm heading in the right direction. Fuck, it's this guy again. He's guiding me. He's showing me the right way to go. Yeah, honestly this bit is kind of proven to be long. I'd kind of like this bit to be over now. I mean, it's spooky and everything, it's just... Here we go. Here we go. I'm probably going to wrap it up pretty soon. So whatever's left of this game, I'll probably finish off tomorrow. It's getting kind of late here now. All right, man, take it easy. I'll probably wrap this up pretty quick and then finish off the last of it tomorrow night. So if we cross paths again, then. Cross paths tomorrow, I guess we'll pick it up where we left off. Actually, this might be a great place to anyway. Yeah, no worries, dude. Hope everything goes well for you tonight. Yeah, you too, man. I'll speak to you soon. Good night.
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
Right, this seems like a good place to put a pin in it. We'll pick this up again at some point. Probably only got one more session left in it anyway, I think. So, well, until next time, good night, everybody.